Is this life the real life? Or when you go to sleep, is that the real life? You see, when you go to sleep, you get an increased dosage of dimethyltryptamine from your pineal gland. When people have near death experiences, they get an increased dosage of DMT from their pineal gland. So, what's the real life? Okay, hear me out. So, do you remember the part in the Matrix where Morpheus, the god of dreams, was telling Neo that real, as we perceive it, is nothing more than electrical signals being sent to the brain? Well, check this out. Electric signals are indeed active in the brain during dreams, but they are not being sent to your brain from an external source. Instead, these signals are generated internally as part of the brain's activity during sleep. During the rapid eye movement sleep, which is when most dreams occur, the brain exhibits high frequency electrical activity similar to when you are awake. And you get an increased dosage of DMT, which is liquid crystal. Okay. Recent studies have shown that applying specific electric currents to the brain can induce lucid dreaming, where a person becomes aware that they are dreaming and can exert some control over the dream. These studies indicate that electrical stimulation at frequencies between 25 and 40 hertz can significantly increase the likelihood of experiencing lucid dreams. So basically, you still have consciousness while you are asleep. Quick side note, you can still experience matter in your dream. You can see the sun in your dream. Okay? So the matter in your dream has a specific vibration in the astral realm, because matter is not solid, it's just sound, it's vibration. So imagine if you can apply external frequencies in the astral realm to induce lucid dreaming, do the same rules apply to waking life? Let's continue. So in a way, your dreams are motion pictures that run on a loop, just like a film. Stick with me. During rapid eye movement sleep, your eyes move rapidly in different directions, but movements are not as rapid as those normally exhibited by waking humans. These eye movements are characterized by looping back to their starting point, with about 7 such loops taking place over 1 minute of REM sleep. So in a way, it's like a time loop. In REM sleep, the eyes move rapidly behind closed eyelids, which is one of the key characteristics that defines this stage of sleep. Now, the average person blinks between 14,400 and 19,200 times a day, which corresponds to approximately 15 to 20 blinks per minute while awake. Okay, so I would like for you to pause to ponder. If we are dreaming every single night, right? But your eyes are closed, which eyes are you using to visualize in the astral realm? Many ancient civilizations believe that when you are dreaming, you are actually using your pineal gland, also known as your third eye, to visualize. It is your pineal gland that secretes the melatonin that makes you sleepy. It is your pineal gland that secretes the DMT, that is the liquid crystal that induces your dreams. And it's the same pineal gland that when people are experiencing near-death experiences, that gives them that rush of DMT that gives them a life review. All right, so you can pause to read more about near-death experiences. However, while majority of NDEs are reported as positive and pleasant, some can be deeply disturbing, like Pluto breathing in the background, including inverse, void, and hellish experiences. Kind of sounds like dreaming, right? So let's say a person lives to be 80 years old. About 27 years of that person's life has been spent sleeping. And they say about 20 to 25% of that time is spent in the rapid eye movement phase. So about 5 to 6 years of just pure dreaming. But for some, it can be a lot more. So if you are experiencing the astral realm every single night, and it's caused by the functions of your pineal gland, and the same things happen when you are experiencing an NDE, then dreams could in fact be near-death experiences. Now, if people are having life reviews when they have a near-death experience, meaning that they can play back the life that they live in a time loop. And dreams are near-death experiences, and some people can actually see the future in the past in their dreams. Is it the dream that dictates what's going to happen in waking life, or vice versa? Because if you were to pass away in a dream, would you even know that you passed away in that dream? Or would you experience a complete different reality like these stories here where people have been in comas? Now, when people have life reviews, they report seeing the interactions that they had with other people, but through the lens of the other person, okay? And there have been people who said that they can see their life in their life review through multiple angles. Now, as I look around right now, I don't see any cameras. There's no camera crew following me around in life, recording my every move. So how is a life review possible? In Greek mythology, Æther is the personification of the bright upper sky. According to Hesiod, he was the son of darkness and night, and the brother of day. In Orphic cosmogony, Æther was the offspring of time and the brother of chaos and darkness. For those who have not read this book, check it out. The Hidden Messages in Water by Dr. Emoto. I think it's so cool how his name is Emoto, like emotions, water, emotions. Anyway, so water records memory. Water records every impression that it encounters. So when you move, when you speak, when you make an intention, it's recorded in the etheric field. Look at this symbol for Æther. I've been pretty deep on Æther before, but we can always go deeper, but that's another video. So when you dream, you could be purely tapping into the Æther, which your subconscious mind has unlimited access to. And if Æther is the offspring of time, it explains why the rapid eye movement happens in loops. Also, worth mentioning, another way that you know that the astral realm, where you go when you dream, is connected to the same place you go to when you pass from this life, is the fact that you can see loved ones who've passed away often in your dreams. So you've only been taught about water, H2O, but you've never been taught about the liquid that the Æther, the etheric field, is composed of. Just like your body is 70% water, but your pineal gland sits in a pool of cerebrospinal fluid, which is why a lot of your reality, you experience subconscious programming, and that influences your dreams. Okay, that's all. But let me end it with this unrelated side note. Here's a symbol for Mickey. You know, Mickey Mouse. And here's the molecular structure for water. All right. If you like this video and you want to see more, make sure you like, share, and follow. I'll see you in your dreams.